Hey guys, what's up? Dragon here. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how to catch and evolve Hisuian Qwilfish in Pokemon Legends Arceus. As far as I know, this is the only game where you can catch Hisuian Qwilfish and Overqwil. Here are the known areas where Qwilfish can be caught. You can catch it in Obsidian Field Lands, which is the beginning area, but unfortunately you cannot go into the water until you have the Basculegion ride Pokemon, which can only be attained in Cobalt Coastlands. As you can see, in Cobalt Coastlands, it can be caught in 3 different areas: Tranquility Cove, Lurker's Lair, and Ice Sleepy Shore. But right now, this is going to be until after you get the Basculegion ride Pokemon, I meant to say. We're going to Obsidian Field Lands, which we are right now. All you have to do is go to Heights Camp, and we're gonna basically go to this area right here. Alright, so it's like around this area that I've noticed, right next to this island right here, Romanus Island. Yeah, it's like around in this body of water right here. You can find Hisuian Qwilfish just swimming about. They're normally found in the water right here. Yep, there's some right there. Yep, you see? They can be found right here. I mean, we already have our Qwilfish, but just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna catch one just for you guys. Which is an easy capture. Alright, let's head to Cobalt Coastlands real quick, and we're gonna start by 3 different areas. Alright. Alright, so here we are in Cobalt Coastlands. We are in one of the areas where you can find the Hisuian Qwilfish in this area, which we're gonna go here. And then there's other Qwilfish you can find here in Lurker's Lair. Lurker's Lair. I think it's Lunker's Lair. And then Tranquility Cove, another area where you can catch Hisuian Qwilfish. So right now we're gonna go here, here, and then here. And all you have to do is just really look. You can literally find Hisuian Qwilfish around this area. So, like right there, there's a bunch right there you can find. Which, like I said, it's around this area exactly. Feel free to screenshot if you want to. Well, if you want to catch your Qwilfish here, feel free to. Sometimes an alpha will spawn. You'll know if it's an alpha who has red glowing eyes. But be careful, because they can be high level. So, you know, proceed with caution. Alright, let's go to the next area, which is going to be Lurker's Lair, whatever. Alright, let's go there. Alright, so here we are at the lair, which is right here on the map. We're literally under this cliff. Like right there, Hisuian Qwilfish can be found in this area, basically. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. Kind of like in this area, pretty much right next to this little islands, I guess. You can find a few, like right there. I mean, there's a few. So that's one area, which, yeah. I mean, you can reset to get mass outbreak spawns, but completely up to you. Alright, let's go to Tranquility Cove. Alright, so I've been going all over the area on Tranquility Cove, and somewhere around this area. Had no luck finding a Hisuian Qwilfish, but the second I landed on this island, I noticed there's a bunch of Hisuian Qwilfish just right here. So right where I'm at, feel free to screenshot. This is where I'm at right here by Tranquility Cove. I've been trying to find out where these Qwilfish are at, and I managed to find them. So they're right here. So let's see. So this area right here, you can find Qwilfish. Lunker's Lair right here, and then somewhere around this area. So yeah, that's the 3 main areas here in Cobalt Coastlands, and the other area, which is like the first area I showed you, by Romanos Island in Obsidian Fieldlands. But yeah, that's basically where to find Hisuian Qwilfish. So all guess all I have to do now is transfer this guy over to guess I have to transfer this guy over to my Pokemon Scarlet game and breed it from there, and I'll be showing you how to breed it with the Pokeball of your choice, the nature, ability, and egg moves. So yeah, let's go do that real quick, and we'll see you guys here once we transfer this guy over. So for this breeding process, you are gonna need the male, regional variant, the other one, which just for this process, I'm using a male regular. I'm just using a regular male Qwilfish for this one, which I'm gonna breed with this Hisuian Qwilfish. Now, this regular Qwilfish is gonna pass down the Pokeball and the nature to this female Hisuian Qwilfish. Always equip an Everstone onto your regional variants. If you equipped an Everstone, which I already have on my Hisuian Qwilfish, the eggs that this Hisuian Qwilfish will produce will always hatch into Hisuian Qwilfish. But if I do not equip a Everstone, they will always hatch into just regular Qwilfish. I hope I explained that clearly. So let's just move on to the next thing. All we have to do now is just breed these two, and yeah, hopefully the male Qwilfish will pass down the luxury ball and the adamant nature onto my Hisuian Qwilfish. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Here it is right here. We got the we finally hatched our Hisuian Qwilfish, and we got lucky on the first egg. I hatched about 4 eggs. The other eggs didn't come out. They just came out regular Pokeballs because our Hisuian Qwilfish that we transferred over, we caught in a different Pokeball that was only available in Legends Arceus, which is why we have this weird teal, which is, it's not weird, cool teal kind of Pokeball, which it's called the Strange Ball, that we can only be obtained from transferring over Pokemon from Legends Arceus to Scarlet and Violet, which you'll get this Strange Ball. But unfortunately, we cannot, pass down these cool Strange Balls over, because if you do, you'll just end up with regular Pokemon with a Pokeball. So yeah, unfortunately, there's no way of getting this Strange Ball unless you transferred over from Legends Arceus to Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, hope that answered some of your questions. Alright, so in this next step for the passing down egg moves, I'll be showing you 2 different ways on how to obtain egg moves. First is the temporary way, and second is the permanent way. I'm gonna show you the temporary way first, and then I'll show you the permanent way afterwards. So first things first is you are gonna need a female Hisuian Qwilfish for this process, which I have right here, and make sure you have a Mirror Herb equipped on your Hisuian Qwilfish. Otherwise, if you do not have the Mirror Herb equipped, this process won't work. So this is a fast and easy way to get egg moves like this, a lot faster than just going through the whole breeding process one at a time with each egg move. So now that you have your female Hisuian Qwilfish and the Mirror Herb equipped on it, we're gonna be using these 4 egg moves as an example. There's plenty of other egg moves Hisuian Qwilfish can have, but we are gonna be using these 4, which is gonna be Acid Spray from Gulpin, Aqua Tail from Floatzel, Bubble Beam from Abominable, and Water Pulse from Quackaville. So you don't have to really use these 4 Pokemon. You can use any other Pokemon that knows these moves, but make sure, this is the most important key, make sure the Pokemon that have the egg moves to pass down onto the female Hisuian Qwilfish are male, make sure these guys are male and your Hisuian Qwilfish is female. Otherwise, this process will not work. So once you got those Pokemon, I mean, I'll also display all the other egg moves. Here's a list of all the egg moves Hisuian Qwilfish can have and learn. Now that you have your Pokemon with those egg moves, all you have to do now is start a picnic. So once you start this picnic, you don't have to really wait until they produce an egg. As soon as your picnic, as soon as you do the picnic, you can just leave right away, like I did right now. You don't have to really do anything or make a sandwich. So after this, if you've done this correctly, do a summary on your Qwilfish. It should have 3 of the 4 egg moves, because it can only have 4 move slots. All you have to do, we're just gonna forget Tackle since it didn't inherit the water pulse egg move from Quackaville. So all you have to do is, you know, just do the picnic again, and it should have water pulse now. And there we go. We have all the egg moves that we'll be using. Like I said, there's other egg moves Hisuian Qwilfish can learn, but I'm using these as an example. Next part of these temporary egg moves is, let's say for whatever reason you want to forget one of these egg moves. Like let's say we want to forget Acid Spray, and you want to relearn it again. This also works for these other egg moves, but for right now we're just forgetting Acid Spray. You want to relearn Acid Spray again, so we go Remember Moves, and it does not have Acid Spray in its Remember Moves category. All you have to do is just get that Pokemon with that egg move, like our Gulpin. Our Gulpin has the egg move. If you want to relearn Acid Spray again, get that Pokemon, put them in your party, start a picnic, and leave right away. But make sure your Qwilfish has the Mirror Herb equipped, otherwise this will not work. So we do a summary, and it should have Acid Spray again, which it does. This also works for any of the other egg moves. This is the temporary way. Now all we have to do, this is the temporary way. Now the next thing is we're gonna do the permanent way, which is fairly simple. All you have to do is just breed. All you have to do now is just literally breed your Hisuian Qwilfish with the Ditto, and wait for an egg. So, but make sure you remove the Mirror Herb and put an Everstone onto your Hisuian Qwilfish with those egg moves. And because if you do not put an Everstone on your Hisuian Qwilfish, this Hisuian Qwilfish without an Everstone will, you know, the eggs that it produces without the Everstone, those eggs will hatch into just regular Qwilfish. So keep that in mind when breeding. Make sure you always equipped a Everstone on your Hisuian Qwilfish or any other regional variants. So keep that in mind when breeding. So like I said, these are temporary. You want them permanently, all you have to do is just breed this with the Ditto or the same species, and wait for them to produce an egg, hatch that egg, and it should have these egg moves permanently. So yeah, that's basically the whole process of getting these egg moves temporarily and permanently. So hope that helped. So I guess we should just move on to the next step. So let's go ahead and do that. So here we are. I changed games from Pokemon Violet to Legends Arceus because in order for Hisuian Qwilfish to evolve into Overqwil is use Barb Barrage 20 times in Strong Style. So here, and it can only evolve in Hisui. So let's go do that real quick. We have to use all we have to do is use Barb Barrage 20 times in Strong Style. So let's do that real quick. All right. So after the whole, bar barrage montage in order to evolve Qwilfish, or trying to get it to evolve, we finally managed it. We What we did is we used bar barrage in strong style. So all you have to do is use bar barrage 20 times in strong style. So yeah, all you have to do is use bar barrage 20 times in strong style. Only in Hisui. You cannot do this in Legend. You cannot. You can only do this in Legends Arceus. You cannot do it in Scarlet or Violet because strong style and agile style do not exist in Scarlet and Violet. But you can keep track of how many times you use Bar Barrage and how many times you used it in strong style. So yeah, the Pokédex literally just tracks your you can literally just track how many times you used strong style and Bar Barrage. So yeah, this is how many times I used it. So always check your Pokédex if you lost count, because the Pokédex is good for keeping track of things. So yeah, that really did help me because I did lose track of how many times I've used it. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, like I said, hopefully this video helped and stuff. And yeah, not sure what else to say, but just stay tuned for the next video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.